Melody Sheree, aka Melody Sheree Rogers, aka Money M, aka Mogul Making Mel, because she has some requirements for those of you who are members of her new Patreon. Now, I had suspected that this was going to be kind of the process, the rationale, the expectations, the rules and regulations of it all, because if you are also a member of Mel's private Facebook group, the expectation, the requirements, the rules and regulations, and the whole nine is like, listen here, this is a private Facebook group. It's like Las Vegas, right? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? You know what I'm saying? So what happens in Mel's private group stays in Mel's private group on Facebook. What happens in Mel's Patreon stays in the Patreon, y'all. Because I think especially it has happened time and time again, and it is not specific to any particular sector. This has happened across the board where people are a part of memberships in any capacity, any form of a paywall, you guys, or any form of something that says private. There is always somebody that is a member of those things. Either they are playing both sides or they're not really a fan, but they want to pay to see what you are saying. And then somehow it gets into the wrong hands. Somehow it gets distributed to the ops, to the people who don't really like people. And then what happens is, unfortunately, things can be misconstrued. Things can be misinterpreted. And then clip farming happens. Hate farming happens. And you may not have the full context of the conversation, of what was said, of what was shared. So if anybody specifically is hoping that, hey, I'm going to join Sheree's Patreon, she's going to be spilling tea on X, Y, and Z, I'm going to go ahead and bring that back. I'm going to bring that back and make sure everybody else is aware. Mel's got a message for you, and we are going to get into it. Now, I want to say, unfortunately, and I don't know if Mel knows this or Mel and her team, if you see this, I do want to let you know that at least a lot of the people that I know that watch me did not know that it was a limited time for the 11/11 sale of the Patreon. A lot of them, by the time they were made aware of the 11/11 sales, because I think I even, by the time I found out about it, it was on its last legs. You know what I'm saying? I barely made the cut. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people were not aware of the 11/11 sale. And as a result of that, some people unfortunately said that, due to whatever circumstances, listen, look at here, I can't swing to $29.99, right? So I don't know if Mel potentially will open 11/11 in the future, or might do like a, hey, this weekend only, 11/11 for the people who were hoping to get in X, Y, and Z, but just this weekend only, to just for those people who were interested. Because I think what happened was a lot of people did not see the live that Mel did that basically said, I think it was last weekend or sometime that we had talked about it, that the last day, I believe, was going to be that Sunday or whatever day that was that she went live. Like, Lord, do not screenshot, do not distribute, do not talk, keep your mouth a zip, or legal action will be taken. So it is made clear the moment that payment goes through, you are going to have an email. Those of you that are signed up, you should have an email that is like, listen, looky here. All of this is copyright protected. You cannot share, talk about, screenshot, do anything that is discussing this Patreon, or there's going to be legal ramifications. So then Mel also posted in her Instagram story, said, yes, content on Patreon is protected by copyright law, and the creator owns the rights to the material they submit. Sharing or quote unquote leaking Patreon exclusive content without permission is considered illegal piracy, as the content is for sale and creators can take action to protect their work. You guys, so that is that on that. So that is why you see, you know what I'm saying, where sometimes people will be members or they'll be a part of other people's Patreons. Or a good example to, how Tasha K has the Tasha K Live. You have to be a member of hers to, pay for the content. Because remember, Tasha K will have exclusive interviews sometimes that are specifically behind her paywall that are not available on YouTube. She'll promote a trailer on YouTube, but you have to physically go to Tasha K's website and be a paid member to see everything, right? So nonetheless, if in fact that type of content gets brought over in other platforms, on other social media platforms, legal action is going to be taken. videos are going to be taken down, lawsuits are going to be incoming. It is what it sounds like to me that Melody Sheree is not playing any games. It sounds like she expects the people who are a part of her Patreon memberships to not utter anything, to not discuss anything outside of that Patreon. Let me say that again. Melody Sheree has the expectation that anything discussed in that Patreon, no matter what it is. So if you were looking to earn some tea on Mel's personal life or what she was going on in the legal battles, or if she says and does anything as it pertains to Love and Marriage Huntsville, and you were hoping, hey, let me screen record this, let me screenshot this, let me bring this back, let me discuss what Mel said. It doesn't matter who you are. Mel will take legal action. Your content will be taken down. That was the message I got, that to respect Mel's privacy and confidentiality, that if you are in a private group meaning it is not public for the world to see, if you are in a paywall Patreon service, the expectation is that you're not taking what is said in that paid Patreon and distributing it elsewhere for public consumption. Because I think that's the thing too, is that people, I don't think, always realize you never know who is watching. You never know who is paying attention, whether they say something or not. And Mel does not want discourse on any content that she's, publishing to that Patreon, because she specifically said in her live in promoting the Patreon that there's a lot of topics that she purposefully has never discussed publicly, and that was supposed to be a safe space in the Patreon for her to do so. You know what I'm saying? That Patreon was supposed to be the, opportunity for Mel for some of the questions you may have had about certain topics, certain situations, all of this and all of that she's going to address it on her own terms, but it's going to be behind that Patreon. It's not going to be intended for anybody to discuss it publicly. Now, I'm just speaking for myself, right? Because I am a member of Mel's private Facebook group. I've never disclosed anything that has been discussed on Mel's private Facebook group. Anything that I've discussed as it pertains to Mel is either content she has shared on her Tickety Talk or content that she has shared on her Instagrammies, but nothing a part of that private Facebook group. And that would be the expectation with the Patreon, that nothing on that Patreon is going to see the light of day elsewhere, and that if anything that is said in that Patreon is seeing the light elsewhere, legal action is going to be taken. And Mel basically said, listen, look at here. She's got the lawyers on standby. Her legal team is not playing any games with you. Mel will sue the pants off the